This is the on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. So Detroit will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Teague out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Koufos, and it's Duncan. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the three, the small forward.
Kyle Lowry, an inside-outside scoring threat. He's become a deadly three-point shooter. And despite his relatively short stature, he's able to drive inside and finish effectively because of that great strength. Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
It's tipped. The Pistons working the ball around now. They get the rebound. Here's Hibbert. Middleton dishes to Lowry. Passes it to Middleton. Dudley against Lowry. Goes up again. Hibbert, the pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Dudley. That's short off the rim. And for Lowry, not much of an in-between game, but that may be by design.
Yeah, he gets to that rim and beyond the arc. That's really where he makes his hay. And as long as you can do it the way he does, which is often and with efficiency, the mid-range game is something you can work on late.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Feeds it to Middleton. Fires from 14. And Kyle Lowry again.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Outside Teague. Over to the left wing. Duncan goes in. Outside Kid Gilchrist. The three from Dudley. Rebound by the Pistons. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Dishes it to Teague. Now the pass to Dudley. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lowry kicks to Bradley. A 3-ball.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Outside Kid Gilchrist. Teague dishes to Duncan. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Teague can't hit.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Lowry kicks to Middleton. The 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Kid Gilchrist. There's the dish to Duncan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, for Tim Duncan with age, the Spurs have looked to reduce his minutes load during the regular season. But when he's on the court, he remains as efficient as ever.
And Duncan last season averaging close to a double-double in less than 30 minutes a game, as dominant on the glass as ever. Tim Duncan.
Pass to Hibbert. Now here's Hibbert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And you take a look at Tim Duncan's rebounding, Steve. Moving into the top 5 in career double-doubles.
Yeah, he just passed Karl Malone and the great Bill Russell. So Duncan just continues this late career renaissance. His play has just been spectacular the last few years.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Duncan with the screen for Teague. Here's Kufis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Lowry kicks to Bradley. Here's Hibbert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you go back and you look at the numbers from last season, he knocked down about 77% of his free throws.
Now here's Dudley. Shot from the wing. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Drummond in the post. Kufis is there. Pocket 6. And Middleton kicks to Lowry. Outside Teague. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Adams, he's checked in for the Hawks. Lowry passes to Hibbert. Kicks it out to Bradley. Uncovered. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Kicks to Dudley. Teague for 3. Tries again. Offensive rebound. Adams dishes to Duncan. Teague against Bradley. Snatched up.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, even though it's early, that's a great sign for the rest of the game. See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Well, Andre Drummond, kind of a late bloomer when it came to basketball, really. He was pretty uncoordinated as a kid. He'd struggle to make layups early on. It wasn't until around the age of 14 that he really started to show some promise.
For the Pistons, Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Taylor comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Duncan. Robert Covington comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Teague.
And for Drummond, a different upbringing than a lot of blue chippers. His mother's focus was squarely on academics and his character, not on a future in the NBA. In fact, one time he was supposed to attend a basketball camp hosted by LeBron James, but his mother held him out because he'd forgotten to do his laundry.
The Hawks trail by 3. Stoic kicks to Foy. The feet to Lin. He dishes it to Foy. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Covington with the bucket. And you look at Drummond Clark, do you think his upbringing kept him grounded?
I do, Kevin. I mean, we're all products of how we've been raised. In some ways, I think it threw off talent evaluators because he lacked that obvious, overt ego and confidence, but that belied a hunger to be good, and we're seeing that work pay off.
Detroit needs to get off a shot. The shot by Lowry, no good. Randy Foye is on the wing. And he commits the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Kyle Lowry, an unrestricted free agent this offseason. Last year playing really well in a contract year. The question is, can he maintain that level of play now with this new deal?
Marshall, he's checked in for Detroit. And Voigt kicks to Lynn. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Scola. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
17-foot shot on the way. That's good on the jump shot.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Here's Covington. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Lynn the pass to Covington. Foye with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Marshall dishes to Caldwell Pope. 16 feet away. Again, the Pistons score.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Now Lynn. They set the pick. Pass to Foye. That 3 off the mark. Pistons leading by 3. And Bass kicks to Marshall. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Pope loose. Out to Taylor. Passes it to Marshall. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. Feeds to Marshall. And the pass to Drummond. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Taylor. Lynn the pass to Covington. Lynn kicks to Foye. 6 to shoot. And that's going to be a treble. The Pistons lead. And here is Marshall. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. From downtown, it's hauled in by Adams. Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Over in the corner, Foye. Lynn kicks to Covington. 6 to shoot to stop the draw.